right, welcome everybody. Thank you for joining us today. We'll get started promptly at 3:02. So thanks for being here. Thank you for being here, Rick.
I'm happy to be here, Dennis. So guys, like Dennis said, we're going to be starting in just a couple minutes here. But if you want to get comfortable with that chat box, we're going to be asking you guys a few questions throughout. And obviously, we want you to feel free to comment at any time during the webinar, particularly on Dennis's haircut, because he got a haircut, as you can see from his photo, just for this webinar. Looks pretty good.
I did get this haircut just for this webinar.
He did say that.
Yeah.
Feel free to use the chat box. We have Wendy from Billings, Montana, who's a wedding planner, wedding officiant. Thanks for logging in, Wendy.
Oh, we've got quite a few people coming
Jimmy Bagpipes. A lot of people here. Steve Miller. Wow, that's Steve Miller here. That's pretty awesome. All right, so we're just about getting ready to get started here. 3:02.
So hello everybody, thank you for joining us today for this webinar. My name is Dennis. We're coming to you from the Norwalk headquarters of Gigmasters, and I've been with the company for about 2.5 years now. I work in the account services department here at Gigmasters, and that pretty much means I know everything there is to know about Gigmasters. So if you need answers, please give me a call.
My name is Rick. I work in the marketing department at Gigmasters. I've been with Gigmasters for about 7 years, so it's safe to say I probably know a little bit more than Dennis, but yeah, he's the one here answering your questions. So yeah, we're going to walk you guys through some pretty high-level look at what Gigmasters is sort of here to do for you as a member. We're going to talk to you about getting leads, setting up your profile, and some things like that.
So as I stated earlier, our headquarters here at Gigmasters is based out of Norwalk, Connecticut. You'll see here on your screen. That is our Gigmasters headquarters. We're constantly growing, getting much larger. And we also have your picture of the Gigmasters team. There's about 35 of us here. As you can see, we're all very close. We like to go out together. We have a summer bash that we go to. This was actually from last year. But let's talk a little bit more about Gigmasters and why you're here.
Yeah, so Gigmasters, we've been in business since 1997, and that's not a typo. We have been in business for 18 years now, and in that time, we've been helping members do what they love for a living. So we want to get members booked. We want to help you guys earn revenue. So two of the biggest metrics that we look at to make sure that we're doing what we set out to do is bookings, and then the booking dollars, the booking revenue that we're bringing you guys as our members. So since 97, we've helped members log over 265,000 bookings through our site. And help them earn $155 million in revenue. Wow. So yeah, it's pretty good. So I mean, most of that's come probably in the past 10 years, since 2005, 2006, but we have been in business since 97.
When you sign up with Gigmasters, if you guys are interested, really I know there's a lot of booking sites out there, but this is what we mainly set out to do. We want you guys to look good, and this is what a profile on Gigmasters looks like. As you can see, it has the same color and feel of the Gigmasters website. It has that template, but we want you guys to have creative control over what goes into this profile. We want it to be customizable to your business. So as you'll see here, there's different pictures that you can upload. There's an about section where you can add some information about your business, your experience in your field. We also allow for reviews to be added from all Gigmasters bookings, and we also allow you guys to customize and create your own features based to your specifications. Now, we also want our clients to be able to see you, be able to see what it is that makes you unique. And as you'll notice here, this is our media section of the profile. You guys can upload videos, pictures, audio if it applies to you, and show them a little bit of you in action, you at your parties, people enjoying your services. That's going to go a long way for you. And we're also going to take a look at a different profile. Some of our photographers here, this specifically Carol Cohen, she's one of our premier photographers here on Gigmasters, and she does book a ton through us. This is what her profile looks like, very full, very professional looking. And we also allow for our photographers out there a large space for your pictures. We know you guys have huge portfolios of you doing weddings, private parties, things like that. So you can really upload as many of those pictures as you want, up to over 100.
Your profile is your storefront, so you want that to look as good as possible. You want clients to visit that and to want to hire you, and they want to see what they would get by hiring and contacting you too. So that profile is your storefront. Look at it that way, and you can update it at any time. Feel free if you get new photos to update that. You can tweak and edit it. We have members that are in there all day long playing with their profiles.
That's actually funny that you mentioned that, Rick. So as you said, it's really your storefront. That's where people are going to make their judgments about you. So you want to make sure that you have the most up-to-date information, the best information about your business. You want to put your best foot forward. So we just want to put the question out here. You see 2 profiles here, and this is a great example of that storefront. You got 2 storefronts here. You got one at the top, one at the bottom. If you guys had to choose a particular entertainer for your event, which one of these 2 guys would you choose?
If it were me and I landed on Gigmasters and I saw these 2 profiles and I was a serious client looking to hire one for, say my corporate event, we have Megan here. Megan Keller says Sergeant Peppa's. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and agree with her. DJ No Show, this guy on the top, doesn't have a photo. He doesn't have that cover photo that we want you to upload. And it looks like he stays pretty local to Norwalk. So, he's okay. But I really like Sergeant Pepper's, obviously, because their profile looks good. But they have some verified bookings. They have some reviews. And they're 5 stars. So you ask me, Dennis, I'm going Sergeant Pepper's.
I'd probably do the same thing.
You do the same thing.
I like where your head's
That was
at.
an easy question. Okay, so now, so you really want, like we said, you want to make sure you look good. You want to make sure your profile's set up. But it's kind of like having a really nice store that nobody sees or having a fresh haircut that nobody sees. We want to make sure that we're driving clients to your profile. So one major thing that we focus on is SEO, and it's the traffic that we're driving to our site. So every day on your average weekday, we drive 25,000 plus clients to gigmasters.com. Those clients are coming nationwide, even a little bit in Canada. And they're coming to Gigmasters to hire and to book for their event. So on average, we generate 270,000 leads for our members per month. So that's clients coming to our site and contacting our members, and that's including it's continuing to rise here as we grow and as we expand. SEO stands for search engine optimization. So basically what that is, you could see, and we're not going to get too technical or dive too much into this, but you can see there's a lot that goes into it between like keyword research, mobile optimization, page speed. Those are a lot of things that unless you really know what you're doing or spend a lot of money or time on your website, you're not going to be able to do on your own. So when you sign up for a Gigmasters profile, we basically take care of this, and it's something that we really focus on, driving traffic, driving new clients to Gigmasters.
Yeah. Well, hypothetically speaking, let's say that you're looking for a balloon twister in Chicago.
Yeah, hypothetically speaking, let's just say, you're an event planner in Chicago, or it's somebody throwing a private party, a birthday party, and what they're gonna do is they're gonna go to their favorite search engine like Google, and they're more often than not gonna type in the category of event vendor that they're looking for, and then their location. So in this example, they're going to type in Balloon Twister Chicago, and then you'll notice that Gigmasters shows up first in the search results. So this is ideal. This is like what we want to happen for every search, for every category, for every location. So that's what we're putting a lot of time into, that SEO, to make sure that we do rank high. And that's actually one of the reasons that I think we've been so successful and been around so long and helped our members earn all that revenue and bookings, is because we are showing up at the top of searches and driving new clients to our site. Now, we do have a lot of clients that are repeat users. They'll come and book for their birthday party, their festival, or their corporate events throughout the year. We have a lot going on in the marketing front to drive new clients to Gigmasters, to spread the brand, spread the awareness.
Now, once they do find in those search results, they're going to be brought to this page here. This is going to give you an example of our search results on Gigmasters. It's going to show you everyone who specializes in what the client's looking for, and they're going to take a look at that profile that we had taken a look at earlier. They're going to look at your pictures, going to look at your audio, video, and if they're interested in what they see, or maybe you have a very interesting offer, they'll hit this orange request free quote button that you'll see here. Now, Gigmasters is going to ask this client, where's your event taking place? How many attendees do you expect? How long do you want the services? We also ask them for their contact information as well, so that we can send it over to you and you can get in contact with them directly. Now, once they fill out this information, we send this directly to you, the performer, vendor, and when you receive it, it's going to look a little bit something like this. They're going to show you an email, which is going to break down the information about the lead, the location, again, time. And once you go ahead and respond to it with your deposits, your balances, you can indicate how many breaks you guys want to take, how many entertainers your quote is for, getting in a lot of detail. And once you respond to that, we make sure that the process is as easy as possible. So when the clients visit the Gigmasters page again, this is actually what they're going to see. It's going to break down that information for them one more time. It's going to tell them the deposits and the balances necessary. So you'll see here it reiterates all that information. And to make it as easy as possible, we have that orange Book Now button on the bottom left corner. And this is going to make the booking process as easy as we can. We also notice we have a send message function in case they want to ask you any additional questions that need to be asked. So now that you know the client process, let's take a quick recess. See if anybody has any questions so far. You know, we've been talking a lot. Rick has been talking way too much. And we're going to go ahead and see if there are any questions from anyone that are on there right now.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so here's a question from Aaron in Los Angeles. Okay, Aaron says, do you have a limit on how many leads we can respond to? That's a good question. The short answer is we do not. We do not have a limit on the number of leads you can receive through Gigmasters, and we do not have a limit on the number of leads you can respond to through Gigmasters. Now, there's some sites out there that, I don't know, charge per lead, or I don't know, have limits on the number of leads you can receive, but with us, no, you can get unlimited leads through our site.
That's what I like to hear.
Yeah.
All right, we got, James from Virginia. He's going to ask us, do we charge for online payments? So for those of you that are unaware, on Gigmasters, we do have an online payment system that you can utilize. It is accepting of all major credit cards and PayPal. Now, there is no limit how many times you can do that. There's no additional charge for that. You can use it however many times you'd like.
So, we talked a little bit about traffic and where clients are coming from. So a question we want to go ahead and ask you guys, and something we talk about and focus on a lot here in 2015, is mobile use versus desktop use. So where would you guys think that we get more traffic from? I'm going to throw you guys that question.
So I do see here Vernon actually is saying that he prefers the desktop. He thinks desktop. I'm going to go with Vernon.
And we have another guest from Kevin. Kevin says mobile. Jim says mobile. So right now we have a little tie.
We're
for
at
mobile,
50-50.
And it's pretty close to 50-50. So actually mobile wins. So
what?
For traffic to gigmasters.com in the past month, it's been 53% by a mobile device, 47% from a desktop.
Wow.
Which includes your laptops. So that's continuing to grow. I mean, every month that goes by, we see that chunk of the pie for a mobile starts to get larger and larger. So one thing that we definitely focus on is making sure that the site's optimized for mobile devices, and to make sure that clients and you as our members can access the site from a mobile device. So I'm sure you'll hear more from that on the mobile front. So speaking of your cell phone and your mobile device, we do have a feature that we came out with not too long ago where you can get leads sent directly to your cell phone via text message. So there's no additional charge to use this for our basic pro and gold members, but it's pretty simple. How it works is you opt into this, you get the text message sent right to your cell phone when you get a lead, which makes it easy for you to then log in, view that lead, and respond to the client with your price quote.
That sounds pretty easy.
Pretty easy, but not as good as it could be, because what we do have is a mobile app. So if you don't have it and if you haven't downloaded it already, you're going to want to go check out our Leads app. So it's called Leads by Gigmasters. You can find it in the App Store. And what this does is allows you to not only view a lead in real time through a push notification, but allows you to view the lead, view the details, and then actually respond with your quote to the client right on your mobile device. So we're trying to make it as easy as possible for you guys to run your business on the go. Yeah, we want to make it easy for you guys to respond to leads, to respond to clients, and to get these bookings locked in as soon as possible, as quickly as possible.
And now that we've talked about all the different aspects of Gigmasters, we do have the aspect of the memberships to look at. So we do know we have a lot of our light members here today taking a look at it, so they might know a lot of this information that we've already iterated to you guys, but which level of these memberships is right for you? So you'll see here we have our light membership. It's a free membership. It'll allow you to get accustomed with Gigmasters. And then we have 3 paid memberships that you can purchase. The main difference between these memberships is the travel radius that you will be given. The travel radius is the location from which you will receive all of your leads. And as you'll see on this map here, our light members are given 10 miles, which is great. You'll still receive leads. We'll still try to send you as many as we can. But you'll notice here that it does cover this small little area of Denver. There's a lot of places that aren't being covered.
Yeah. And you also only get 2 categories too, which is pretty important, because the more categories you show up in, the more searches you're going to show up in on our site. So if you are, let's say a guitarist, you're only going to be able to choose 2 categories, where we have, many for you to choose and many different search results for you to show up in. So that's another thing that you're limited by with the light.
Yeah, absolutely. And you'll see here that even with our lowest paid membership, your location will increase exponentially. It increases to 100 miles. Now that's covering the entire city of Denver, locations even all around there. But you know what? I know that there's a lot of people out there who might go beyond 100 miles. Maybe, you're used to traveling. You go to a lot of different locations. So if you want to cover the entire state of Colorado, our professional professional membership would be the best for you. It covers 500 miles. As you'll see, it's a huge area. I mean, that's a lot of driving, but if you can do it, good for you.
Well, I think, yeah, the important thing is, I mean, this is Colorado where you're going to cover the whole state, but if you had the pro membership and you're somewhere in the Northeast, like if you're in Connecticut or New York, for example, you're going to show up basically in the whole Northeast. So, and that's the maximum travel radius. I think that's an important thing to mention, is that you can set that down from 500. You can make it 400, you can make it 300, you can even make it 200 if you wanted. So yeah, that's the maximum travel radius. It's a great way to just get more exposure on the site. And you also do get more categories with that membership as well on top of the travel radius.
Well, we do have this other membership, and it's the gold membership. So if you want to cover even more ground, get the maximum exposure that we can offer you here on Gigmasters. We have our gold membership, covers the whole U.S. and Canada. You'll get leads from all over, so maximum exposure for you guys.
Yeah, so you're probably wondering, how many leads can I expect with each membership level? We have a basic, we have the pro, we have the gold. We are happy to walk you through like which one is probably best for you. You can also upgrade at any time, because the gold obviously isn't for everyone. I mean, not everyone wants to show up nationwide. The pro isn't even for everyone. So everybody's different, every category is different, every location is different. So if you're wondering which is right for you, we're happy to help you. You can give Dennis a call or anybody in account services, and we'll walk you through that. So this chart here shows a breakdown of the average number of leads per member by membership level for 2014. So you'll see the lights only got about average 11 leads for the whole year. You have basics are up to like 86, and then you have the golds at, I guess that's 166. So that gold's going to give you like 15 times as many leads as the light. So the bottom line is the light's a good, that's a lot, yeah. The light's a good starter option, but not really realistic if you're looking to get a lot of leads and to get a lot of bookings through our site. So now I know a question that we get a lot, and a question that I would ask if I was thinking about signing up for a membership or thinking about upgrading my light membership, I would say, like, how fast am I going to see results? Like, when am I going to start getting leads? When am I going to start getting my first booking? Today's the 30th. Let's say you were to sign up for a premium membership today for the basic, pro, or gold. On average, and this is the site-wide average, again, it depends depending on the category and your location, but the average is 4 days right now. So if you sign up, you should get your first lead within 4 days, and that's again, that's an average. I mean, we see a lot of people. I see more and more people getting leads like their first day when they sign up, the second day when they sign up. So you should see results right out of the gate. And you'll notice here the average time to get your first booking is 27 days. So the results are pretty quick. And obviously, like we showed, there's some things on your end that we have to do. We have to get your profile in good shape. You want to be responding to leads quickly. So as long as you do all that stuff, you're going to get leads through the site, and we're confident that we can help you get bookings too. Yeah.
And on top of that, I mean, if you do try out Gigmasters, I know there's, you're wondering, if I'm going to get booked, how is it going to differ? If you're a light member, how is it going to be different from the membership that you already have? So just so everyone knows, Gigmasters memberships do come with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you do want to try it for that 30 days, you will see the difference. You'll see, increased leads, and you can make your decision based off of your experiences on that 30 days.
Yeah. So yeah, this slide here just shows a few of our different members. Like we said, we do a variety of different categories, everything from bands to variety entertainers to DJs. We even have an Elvis impersonator up here. This guy, Rick Torres, he's been with us since 2007. He's a longtime member, and he's racking up a ton of bookings. He's got 704 bookings there, so he's doing really well. We also have Lush Life Photography. We mentioned that photography is it's a pretty big focus of ours here in 2015. It's a newer category, something that we just started really promoting and pushing in the past year or so. And Lush Life's got 33 bookings, so they're doing well too. So you can see variety of entertainers here, variety of party vendors that we're helping to get booked. All right, now we mentioned before that we have the webinar on SEO. We have a few other different webinars similar to this one. This one will be up there eventually, but we have a blog that is really member focused. It's for our members. It's for anybody thinking about becoming a member. It's itg.gigmasters.com, so that's the Inside the Gig blog. So on here we put features, we put product announcements, we put news, we feature a few members, we give you guys tips, just like an endless resource of information for you guys to check out. We're constantly updating it, so yeah, go check it out when you get some free time, after the webinar.
So now that we've talked about all the memberships, we've talked about Gigmasters, what you're going to look like, getting found, getting booked, and we want to select which membership is right for you. As you can see here on your screen, we have the Light membership. It is free of charge, but if you are really serious about wanting to get the most out of Gigmasters and the business that we can offer you, you'll notice here that we have a basic membership. It's our lowest paid membership, maximum 100-mile travel radius, 3 months, $79. For the year, it's $199. And then for our professional, we have 3 months for $119, the entire year for $299, and then for the gold, it's going to be 3 months for $149, and then lastly, for 12 months, it's going to be $399.
No, I mean, I think that our pricing is pretty reasonable. I've seen some other sites, and obviously you get one booking through our site, it's going to more than pay for your year membership. So I mean, I think we covered a lot here. We tried to do it pretty quickly because we know it's, holiday week here and everybody's kind of busy, but we appreciate you guys taking the time to watch the webinar today. Like I said, if you have any questions, feel free to go ahead and type them in the chat box now. We're happy to stick around for a little while.
And I see here we have a question from Jenna, and she is asking, is your app available for Droid phone? So that's an excellent question. We do currently have the app available for all iPhones, iOS. It's available on the App Store. Now for Droid, we have heard a lot of people want it. It's actually something that is we're working on it right now.
It's going to come very, very soon. So just have your ears open. We'll send you an email. We'll let you guys know as soon as it's ready to go, but it will be very, very shortly.
You want to take this one, Rick?
I don't. I think you'd be better off answering this question, Dennis. But this is a great question. So Vernon asked, I'll give you a second to think about the answer, Dennis. How does Gigmasters rank vendor site as for search results? So Vernon, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the Gigmasters search results, that is, right?
As I said, I definitely know more about this stuff than Rick, pretty much everything more than Rick, so I'll take this one. So how does Gigmasters rank vendors on the site? We actually rank vendors from 3 different criteria. It's going to be based on your category that you select. So if you sign up with us as a DJ, a photographer, we're going to look into that. We're also going to look into the location, primary location that you're based out of. Make sure that we're not sending clients anyone from too far away. And then lastly, it's going to be the booking dollars that you've earned on Gigmasters. So the more bookings that you get through us, the higher up in search results you get. So it's really a snowball effect. So get your first booking, higher up in search results, more leads, more requests, more bookings.
Yeah, you definitely want to be booking through the site because not only are you going to get the feedback, the verified bookings, as you can see here, you're going to get the reviews, but you're also going to show up higher in search results. So that's obviously really important because the higher you show up in search results, particularly in such like a mobile world that we live in, people are going through stuff fast and you want to show up as high as you possibly can to clients when they're looking.
Yeah. Okay, so I have another question here from Peter. Says, I have both a DJ service and a photo video business. Do I need 2 accounts? Okay, so on Gigmasters, we have a variety of different membership types. We do this to avoid any confusion with the clients. So we don't allow anyone to sign up perhaps as a clown and a DJ because those two just don't really...
The profile would just look weird in search results.
So if someone's looking for a clown and then they see a DJ, they might head elsewhere. However, we do have a solution for this because we know that there are people who sometimes have businesses that are very different, offer very different services. If that's the case, if you sign up with Gigmasters and you have a profile with us, any additional accounts that you create on Gigmasters will always be 50% off. So as opposed to, not being able to do that, we do offer a solution for that.
Yeah, I mean, I always recommend putting as much information about your business as possible in your description, in that about yourself section of your profile. So, I mean, a good start is you could write that you offer photo and video in there as well. But I mean, I think the best way to do it is really to create that additional membership. It's gonna feed more leads your way. And it's just gonna be really the best way to do it because our search results would look a little funny, and all those are very similar. It's also for SEO, the whole traffic implications.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
All right, so we have another one here from Jim, and he says, do I need to do anything to get a review, or does Gigmasters send the request to the client after the event? Well, that's a great question. So anytime that you get a booking on Gigmasters, you don't actually have to do anything in regards to the review. Gigmasters will handle all of that for you. The day after the event takes place, we'll send an email to the client requesting a review of your services, and that will be posted instantly to your public profile for everyone else to see. Okay.
All right, do you guys have any other questions? It's like 3:33 here. We're happy to answer some more if you do have them.
Okay, it seems that we're all out of questions today. Rick, you didn't do too bad today.
Thanks, Dennis.
You're welcome. Well, anyway, thank you guys so much for joining us today. We really loved having you. You could be doing literally anything else, but you chose to come and hang out with me and Rick here. So if you guys do have any additional questions, like I said, I'm available in the account services department. I have a large team of associates who are all very knowledgeable about everything Gigmasters. So just give us a call at any time. You'll see the number up there on top of your screen. All right.
Yeah, guys, definitely reach out to us with any questions, and we really appreciate everybody joining today. We hope you found the webinar helpful. So yeah, thanks again.
Have a wonderful day. All right, thank you. Bye.